a TFWire.com video review.
Greetings everybody, this is Spada bringing you a new and brand new review. This time we've got the first movie figure that I've been able to get a hold of. Gotta give props to TFWire forum member Cole for selling me this bad boy for the low price of 26 bucks. Well, actually, it was in the 20s. I don't remember what it was, but thank you, Cole. As you can see, this is a Voyager class figure, and he is a GMC top kick, or a reasonable facsimile thereof. I've actually been able to see a GMC top kick in real life, and I gotta tell you, this guy's a little bit proportional off. In real life, the top kicks are a little wider. They have much bigger stacks, and they're about that high off the figure. The wheels are much bigger proportion to the actual truck. We don't have these giant things underneath, but we'll get to that later. And this is a toy. It's not going to be exactly accurate, but it's not bad. It's modeled in all black, except for these blue highlights for lights, which are actual lights in real life, not just blue pieces. Then you've got silver in the front, and silver chrome, the GMC logo, the turn signals, these blue things, and then 4x4, and then the rear tail lights. And there's an Autobot symbol right there. I hope you can see it, because it's not showing up well on the camera, but I hope you can see it. But we're going to get into transforming this guy. And to start, you turn it upside down, and take this whole assembly and just swing it on forward thusly. And then we take the sides like that, and just kind of get underneath and pop them off, and that'll jar loose some other bits. And then we lift. Well, you can take the front here and flip it down, but you might break it. I like to gingerly just get the parts out of the way, and then these will automatically pop off. They're on springs. They're not really automorph, but they can be considered automorph. Then we take the doors and we fold them in like that. Come on, move. These are very tight pins, by the way. We take the arms and we split them apart and then leave them like that, kind of Superman-esque. I like to pull them forward a little bit, just to get them out of the way. And we take the bumper here and fold it all the way down. Now for the back. We're going to start on the bed of the truck, and we pop the sides off and just kind of move them out of the way, and that frees up this whole section to fall forward. So we're going to go ahead and let it just drop forward, and then let this fall. And we take this part back here and fold it down, and this whole section rotates, but you have to get the arms out of the way, so just fold them up thusly. Rotate the entire figure like that. And sometimes I like to just leave it up, sometimes I like to leave it down, but hey, that's just me. And we see this peg right here? It goes in this hole right here. So we're just going to fold it flush on itself so the tabs connect, and then push it in. And it kind of stays. Now for the legs, I'm going to split the legs apart like this. And here's where the automorph comes into play. Let me get the one leg out of the way so you guys can see. Just going to grab this section here and pull it down like that. And you'll see this top panel moves out of the way to show some leg. It pulls out the feet, and it also rotates the tire in, and it just ratchets it out of place. You just ratchet back into place, which is really cool. I really love. I didn't think I'd like the automorph feature, but I do. I kind of do. It's fun. It's something silly. But that's just me. Alright, now as you can see, he kind of fell apart up here, so I'm just attach him back. We take this whole back part, get the shield out of the way, and just fold it on down out of the way. Now the best thing to do with the arms is to take the arms, just drop them down, kind of turn them around, and then rotate and rotate. For the arm, you do the same thing here, just get it so that the screw is pointing behind the figure, or you could just turn it so the screw is pointing inside the figure, and rotate, and rotate. And yes, if you're wondering, it is a pain in the butt to get him back into robot mode, but I digress. Then, go in here, lift the figurehead up, go in here, and you need a nail for this, or just grab the piece right here and rotate, and then lift it up. And here we have movie Ironhide in all his toyness glory. I'm going to move him forward so you can see the face. Retains the exact same colors, except this time he's got more gold and more of that. I guess this is cobalt blue. I'm not an artist, so I don't know. But Ironhide, his main detractor of the entire figure, in my opinion, is the fact that he's all black. He's just all black. It makes it very hard to see the details, but he's got pretty much full range of motion. His shoulders kind of move 360 degrees, standard elbow movement. You can move here. His legs, whoops, that keeps popping off. That's annoying, but legs move, knees move. Feet don't really move, because that's the automorph gimmick. But, oh, and his head turns, but you can't see anything past these giant chest pieces. But they're fairly movable, so that's nice. My other complaint of the figure is this giant hole that's left. I could be transforming the figure completely wrong and not even know it, but you kind of have to keep the truck parts sandwiched so he can see and so that you can see him. Now, one thing I do like is these pop off very simply. You lift that up, and then you just bring them together. And then you push on this to make the missile fire. It doesn't fire far at all. I guess this could be considered a sight, but it's really supposed to just fold down and lock onto the peg that's there. And then he's got, sorry, gotta put it on this arm if I want to go with those holes. That's the one thing you'll notice, that the holes are sized for the different cannons. So, say hello to my little friend. I'm sure Megatron's gun is bigger, but I don't have Megatron yet. Nobody knows when he's being released, or the leader version. But anyway, he's not a bad figure. As the first figure in the line that I'm getting, I really like him. My only complaint is he doesn't really look like a GMC Top Kick. He doesn't look anything like. That's not fair. He's a strong resemblance to a GMC Top Kick. He looks more like a regular pickup truck, though. But my biggest concern is he doesn't look like the movie version of himself. I mean, the guns don't look anything close to what the movie version does. Sorry, I gotta... Yeah, once you put the guns together, they don't come apart that easily. But, yeah, I mean, besides the weak joining right here between these two pegs, the figure's a good figure. It's a good, strong first release figure. He has a few minor issues, like there's a gap here, you could just push the back and his head falls down, the popping of the hips, but other than that, he's a great display piece. I just wish he looked a little bit more like the actual movie figure, but what are you going to do? I've said that a lot, I know. There's no way you can make the movie figures exact. So once again, this is Spada. This is Voyager movie figure Ironhide. Give him a solid 7 out of 10. If you can, I pick him up.
You want to play rough? Okay. Say hello to my little friend.